Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live with Vitality's Live that we have every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, or 2:30, I should say, Eastern time. And today we are talking about reset. And every month, as you've probably heard us talk about before, we talk about our 10-day reset program. But today we're going to talk about it a little different and share the things that we actually reset um, personally. So for me this month, I'm coming into this reset off of a vacation with my husband's family in upstate New York, where it involves some treats for me. I don't usually eat dairy or gluten. And sometimes when you're with a whole bunch of people in a house, going to restaurants you have no control over, there are things that you have to eat, right? And so um, I don't love committing to eating some of those things, but sometimes I have to. So I came back from that little vacation a little extra uh, sticky, right? So we call it with the sticky stuff, the inflammation. So I came back with inflammation, and I came back with some extra time. So I am resetting and committing to dairy-free, and Hana is next.
Andy, thank you for this introduction. Although we couldn't hear you very well, but I know exactly what you're dealing with right now because I came back from the holiday as well. And those 10 days were really, really intense, like cheat day every single day. So I know I can imagine how you feel. And I just want to encourage everyone, be very gentle with yourself because we tend to overdo it when we come back from the holiday and directly go to detox and cut out everything. But it's not really about that. It's really about taking those baby steps. So maybe you can just start drinking more water, or first thing in the morning, 1 glass of water, and then just try to just make better choices. And Wendy is going to talk more about it, how she came from Europe back to the US, and she really felt like she doesn't want to put some things in her body which she didn't put in Europe. So make sure you stay on this live for that. So again, just baby steps. And if you want to find out more about what we do, then definitely reach out to us. And Kitan?
Hi, everybody. I just want to mention that as much as it's important to reset, your choices that you make when you eat, it's just as important to reset your focus in life. And sometimes you get those bumps in the road, such as my father recently passed away, and even before that, his journey through cancer was just very difficult on us as a family. He's my dad, and but the last 2 weeks with him in the hospital were really difficult, and it kind of got me off of wanting to work or wanting to do anything. And but you tell yourself you are living in this world, and I want to leave a legacy as he left a legacy. And so I just feel like I need to reset and refocus and tell myself what is my purpose here on this earth. And I want to be able to spread the joy of nutrition and how it can impact your life in so many ways. And I just feel like if maybe my dad had taken better, if there was maybe better ways that we could have looked into his nutritional aspect of his sickness. Obviously everything's in God's hands, but sometimes that's what we need. We need these extra, Juice Plus. We need the extra, to look at things in a positive manner in order to tell yourself you got to keep going, again. So right now, as I'm trying to deal with the emotional burden of losing my rock, my dad, who told me to tell me that I am strong and I can do what I can do, and he wants me to, he wanted me to go far. So I'm trying to refocus and tell myself that I want to further this beautiful, company, and this Healthy Reset is just such an amazing program to be able to rely on, and the community that it comes along with, of course. And so as I lost my dad, but I have such a great community to fall upon, that keeps me going, keeps me telling me, yes, refocus, reset, and tell yourself keep going. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you for that. And I'm Laurie, and I'm here to say that, I am feeling a little fluffy. I'm not going to lie. The summertime is fun. You're eating different foods. For me, it's also, we're eating out a little bit more than what we have normally been doing. So I'm feeling that. And I was really excited that our reset was coming up, because I know I can get refocused. I know I have the community with me to also do that, and have the support, because the support is very important. And so we want you to know we have that. We have free recipe books, daily accountability. You can partner up with somebody. We have a private Facebook group that you can go into and just share. And as I mentioned, just have that community. So I'm grateful for this, because while I really strive to live this way as a lifestyle, it can be difficult. Little things come in. You've heard some things already. And so, I want you to know we're here for you. Please reach out, and I'm going to pass it over to Wendy real quick to close us out.
Thanks, Laurie. I'm Wendy Stingle. I live currently in San Antonio, Texas. This is my home base for now. And for me, so like Hannah mentioned, I spent 2 months in Europe and just got back 2 weeks ago. And I'm feeling a bit of the opposite effect of my vacation. When I was in Europe, so I'm going to say I ate more bread and pasta, in the 2 months I was in Europe, probably than I have in the last 5 years. But that being said, the gluten in Europe is different than it is in the US. And I'm not necessarily gluten intolerant. I'm not allergic to gluten, but I do find that my body functions better when I don't eat a lot of it. The other piece is that I am entirely plant-based, and had so many people say, oh, you can't do Europe vegan. And you know what? Yes, you can. I'm here to say, yes, you can. And you don't have to feel like you're sacrificing. So just know that. And generally speaking, in Europe, there are chemicals there are things that are not allowed in the food that are allowed in the food here in the US and are much more common. So, and the other piece of that is movement. Like where I live in San Antonio, it is not a walkable city. I think the walkable score on a scale of 1 to 100 here in the US is in the 20s. And so I came from a situation where I was walking 4 to 11 miles a day in Europe. And so now I'm back in the US, I'm back in San Antonio where I'm not doing that. So this reset for me is really not so much about getting myself back on track, but trying to bring back from Europe with me some of the stuff that really benefited me into my life here in the US. I lost 5 pounds in Europe, even eating all that bread and pasta. So here I am in the US and back to my normal routine and trying to incorporate some of these things and to reset my focus on reading ingredients and really eating with intention and moving my body with intention. So as we share our reset and how we do this and how we incorporate that into our own lives every month, we want to invite you to join us in this. It really is such a fantastic program. And as you can see, we support each other. There's a lot of love here. And we honor where we are in our own personal life journeys. And we would love to include you. So if that sounds like something that could excite you, if it sounds like something that could maybe inspire you, please follow us, give us a shout, and we'll connect with you. If you know someone else who you think might need what we have, please share our video with them or invite them here. And above and beyond all else, we're sending you love and light, and look forward to seeing you next week.